welcome back to Art with Miss Karen. This week we are going on safari in Africa every single day. Today's video we are going to draw an African elephant. So if you need a piece of paper and a pencil, go ahead and pause the video now and go get it and then come back. So let's get started. For our elephant, we're going to start with a circle for the head. We're going to make our elephant looking straight at us. So he's going to have some ears on both sides of his head. But let's go ahead and work on the body first. So we're going to have off of that circle an oval for the body. And this can be pretty big, almost like a rectangle, a very circular rectangle shape. Okay? And then for the legs, we're going to have one of the front legs, a line coming down, make it into a rectangle, so two lines. And that's the leg that's on the far side of the body, so we need another. And you can make this one a little bit longer because it's closer to us. And then for the back legs, we'll do kind of the same thing, but we need a rounded shape for part of the leg. So we're going to go ahead and give a circular top part of the leg. And you can make these rectangles at the same length. Make sure this one's not longer than it. Okay, and then another rectangle that's the same length as that other leg. This one here in the front. Okay, and then we can go ahead and add on the ears. So for the ears, we're going to make a line that points up, curves down, and then goes back to the circle. We'll do the same thing on the other side. A line that goes up, curves down, and goes back up. Okay? Now for the trunk, you could make it holding something. I'm just going to make it curve out to the side. So I'm going to make a line that curves off of the circle. And I'm going to make it curl back in, just like that. And I'm going to make a line that matches it and curves back into the other side of the circle. And then I'm just going to tuck this in around the back, like its trunk is curled in on itself. Okay. Let's see if we can add some more basic shapes. So these legs are plenty long enough. Mine might be a little bit too long. So when I add the feet on, I'm actually going to use up part of my rectangle. So let's go ahead and add in a little extra rectangle right here in the front to add some foot. Okay? So I'm going to do the same thing over here, add a little bit of rectangle on the front to add in some foot. And do that for all four of them. Okay, now let's go ahead and tidy up some of our lines. We can finish off the feet after we get rid of that extra line connecting our new rectangle and the rectangle for the leg. So some more details we can add on the feet. You can add a line right here, just a little bit, to show that the foot is a bit bigger around than the leg is. And then we can add some curved lines, like a mountain for the toenails. Okay, so there's its feet. Let's go ahead and continue tidying up the lines on the rest of the body. So we don't need this line connecting the leg to the body. We do need this one, so don't erase the body line on this side of the leg or this one right here. But what we can do is just tidy up our oval a little bit and just keep the lines that we need. So we'll keep a little bit of this curved line to show that the back leg is rounded right here. And then we're going to go ahead and erase this line. We don't need that one on the trunk. We're going to keep this line on the side of the head and this one over here as well, but we can get rid of just a little bit of it to show that the ear is connecting to the face. And we also can get rid of the line of the top of our oval that's inside the ear. Okay, so our elephant still needs a tail. So off the top of our body shape, you can make a line that curves down and another line that curves with it. And then you're going to make a paintbrush shape off of the end. And you can add in some lines to show that that's the hairy part end of the tail. And then you can also erase a little bit of that oval to show the tail is connected. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up our elephant by adding some details in the face. So we're going to need 2 eyes, so I'm going to make some small circles for eyes with circles inside them to leave white for reflection. Okay, and then we're going to need the tusks. And so what I like to do for adding a tusk is to make a half of an oval right there, and then you can add a triangle on the end of it. And on the other side, you're not going to see that oval part, you're just going to see the tusk. And so I'm going to make another triangle on this side that mirrors the other one that we just drew. And I'm going to erase a little bit of the ear that got in the way. Your ear might not be in the way, so look at your drawing and see what you need to erase. You might not have to erase the same things that I need to erase. All right, let's go ahead and add some more details on our elephant. I think it would be really cute if we added some little hairs on top of his head. Maybe he needs some spots to show his skin. We can add some lines that show wrinkles on his trunk. You don't need to do a ton. I just like to do a few here and there. We can also add some wrinkles, just like we did on the dinosaurs. We want to show that there's baggy skin around their legs to show the texture. And then we can also add a line inside of the ear. So we had part of our circle still here. So from that point, you can draw a line that goes and gets thinner to the tip. And you don't have to connect that. We're just going to leave it open. And you could draw some more lines to show that the ear has some more texture in it. And we can even add some more skin flaps. Instead of just a straight line, you can make it more of an interesting shape. And we'll do the same on this side. We're going to make a line that connects back to the head. And some more lines, just a few. And then we're also going to make this outer line more of a skin flap shape. I think we can make it, I think it looks better when it's a bit rounded off, almost like a cloud. And this side, I think we can change that up a little bit. So I'm just going to go make some bumps all the way up. Okay, I think our elephant's looking pretty good. So now we're just going to add some details about his surroundings. So let's go ahead and add in some grass. So all the animals that we're doing this week are from Africa. And so it'd be really interesting to see as you draw them this week that you maybe as you continue to practice drawing them, by the end of the week, you can add in all of your animals in the same picture. You don't just have to draw these animals one time. You can continue practicing them and making them your own. You could add different details. You don't have to make it just like mine every single time, but you can continue to add in different details as you learn more about your art style. I'm just going to finish tidying up a few of these lines. Okay. I'm going to add in a line here. Their spine makes a ridge on their back, so I'm just going to add a line there. Maybe some more lines there for the leg. All right, our elephant's looking pretty good. I hope you enjoyed drawing an elephant with us this week. Thanks again for joining Art with Miss Karen. I hope you enjoyed going on safari with us today. If you want to share your art with me, go ahead and send it to artwithkaren@gmail.com, and I would love to share your art with everyone else. Also, if you have a suggestion of something that you would like to draw, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I would love to see what you guys would like to draw next week. I hope to see you soon.